Hey everyone, thanks for watching. We're in Traverse City on East 8th Street at Top Comics, and we're talking about, well, we'll talk about comics and we'll talk about Comic-Con, now in its 10th year in Traverse City. To my right, Doug Mead, co-owner of Top Comics. On my left, the other co-owner, Mike Akerly. Thanks for making the time. All right, let's talk about Top Comics. How long have you owned this?
It's been about 10 years now. Yep.
All right, so what led you to get into comics? What is it about comics that drew you in?
I've always been a fan as a kid. It just kind of fell in my lap. It was I knew the previous owner. He had passed away. I knew his wife. They were going to sell to an out-of-state or out-of-city person. Mm-hmm. So Doug and I decided to take it on. All
right, and you started Comic-Con about the same time, right?
Yeah, we were approached pretty much immediately about why doesn't Traverse City have a Comic-Con? So we threw one together in about 3 months, our first year, and everybody said, are you going to do it again? So here we are 10 years later with that.
Okay, now, for the uninitiated, what happens at Comic-Con?
It's just, you have to go to see it, to know what it is. It's a gathering of like-minded people, usually lots of generation ranges, which is nice. You see, grandparents down to their grandkids, which is really, really cool. There's panel rooms, which is discussions about comics, cosplayers, gaming. It's just a lot. You have to go and see it. It's a lot of stuff to see in a weekend for sure.
Okay, let's get the dates out of the way. When is this?
It's Memorial Weekend every year, so it'll be May 25th, 26th, 27th this year.
All right, and where?
Grand Traverse Resort. So it'll be down in the Governor's Ballroom. This year, our 10th year, we're expanding into all of the Tower area too, so we're kind of taking over the whole lower level of
How many people are we talking about?
We're projecting 5,000 this
Really?
year. Yeah, last year we were over 4,000. So
wow.
Yeah.
All right. And if people want to get tickets, how do they do that?
We just actually went live at My North Tickets. We will have physical tickets here at the store probably within a month. But right now, if you want to get them, make sure you have them in your hand. It's mynorthtickets.com. So.
All right, there you go. All right, now Doug is, you're described to me as the comic book expert.
Well, we try.
Yeah. All right, so how many different comic books are we talking about in the store?
We probably have over 800,000 in the store right now.
Really?
But obviously comics have been coming out every week and every month since the 1940s. So.
Right. All right. So when did you get into comics?
My whole life I've been reading comics. I had helped out at the previous owner with the original Top of the Ninth when we were further down the road. And so once again, when he had passed away, we kept the store going, and we're still here today. So.
All right. So, and there are all sorts of comics here. What would be something that someone would come in that would be pretty pricey?
Well, I mean, the average comic costs $4 anymore in 2018. So most of them, a bigger one will be $4.99 if it's an oversized one. But an average comic price point was between $3 and $4. So.
All right. So now, when you talk about your favorite comics, what do you gravitate to?
I mean, I like everything. I mean, my favorite characters are probably Superman and Batman, the more iconic ones. But it just depends on who's writing and drawing it more than the character often. So.
All right, so now settle a bet with me, because Batman has no special powers. He just has a lot of cool gadgets.
Sure.
So what makes him so special?
Well, I think that because of that, it makes him more relatable. He's an everyman who takes the tragedy of his life and uses it to make the world a better place. That's something aspirational for all of us. So.
What was the tragedy in Bruce Wayne's life?
The murder of his parents.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
yeah.
Sorry. I apologize for not knowing, remembering that. All right, so you'll be going to Comic-Con?
Of course, yeah.
And you'll be dressing up?
No, I don't dress up.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't dress up?
No, I just like the comics. So.
All right, but people do dress up.
Many do, yes.
All right, very nice. All right, thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
You're welcome.
All right, folks, we're talking comics and Comic-Con. We're at Top Comics on East 8th Street. And if you want tickets, My North Tickets, and also you can come by here at the shop. In Traverse City, I'm Vic McCarty. My News 26.